Did you know that there are plants that naturally repel insects and pests and help enhance your garden to grow? That's the world of companion planting. Let's dive in and find out so much more about it through this session. Companion planting is an age-old technique. Plants benefit from one another when they're planted closer together. This is something that we're going to be talking about with numerous benefits, whether you're a beginner gardener or you've been gardening for ages and you just want to up your level of gardening. These look delicious. These are growing right now, right as summer is beginning. But these aren't going to stay for long, snap peas, because they do not like to grow when it's hot. And that's okay, because I have companion planted a tomato and peppers and marigolds and other plants like basil to go around it. And when these are all done, because of the heat, my tomato and my peppers will take over this space, and I am utilizing the soil, using it for this season, using it for the next season. This is called successive planting. And this type of companion, they love to be with each other, and they can grow symbiotically and produce food all along the way. Gardening comes with its fair share of really hard things. Pests, maybe the soil is not working, your watering system, and it can be really discouraging, especially for a brand new gardener. These issues can be really daunting, but with companion planting, you have a chance to go ahead and utilize something that will help your garden to actually protect itself and grow more abundantly. Companion planting is a natural solution for a garden when you plant things that work well together and help each other.
Many gardeners struggle with pests and poor soil quality, but companion planting can significantly alleviate these issues.
Plants like marigolds can actually repel really bad insects to your garden. And basil repels aphids and mosquitoes. How incredible is that? Just by adding one of these plants into your garden for a companion. By strategically planting these types of plants in your garden, then you can actually have organic pest control. Studies have shown that marigolds actually do really help against bad pests. Why not use science in your garden by just adding a few of these really key elements to help diversify all the living and all the growing? Those pretty flowers that you want to grow in your garden have more than one purpose of just being beautiful. Right here we have sunflowers, and I want you to notice what is in the midst of the sunflower. We have our ladybug, and that ladybug is now here because look, other things are attacking the sunflower and the leaves are getting decimated. These are called trapping crops, and trapping crops actually deter bad insects and attract the good insects to eat the bad insects. Is that the most incredible thing ever? Last year, I did something really crazy. I planted sunflowers right next to my tomatoes in the corners of the beds. And the incredible part was, as they grew, they were getting attacked. Those sunflowers looked so ugly. And it was okay because those sunflowers were getting attacked by birds, and birds were eating the bugs, and birds were eating the bugs that were going to be attacking all my tomatoes in that one planter box. And it ended up being one of the best combinations of things to put together. Peas are not only amazing to grow and eat, especially fresh, but they also do something incredible in the soil, provide nitrogen and make it more accessible to other plants. So when you grow peas or beans, it's a wonderful companion to many things, and it can actually help produce an environment in your soil that makes growing even more efficient. Maximizing space, especially in a small garden, is crucial.
Leguminous plants have a symbiotic relationship with nitrogen-fixing bacteria, enriching the soil with this essential nutrient.
And something companion planting lets you do is maximize that space with efficiency. Here I have a square foot, a tomato, a basil, and a marigold. These are going to be helping each other, and within this 1 square foot, if I continue to grow food from this 1 square foot all year long, then I can produce up to 24 pounds of food. And my tomato is gonna grow up and over this arch. And as it grows, it will have plenty of space. And I have utilized all of this space in order to grow more food. You can use lots of different types of trellises or arches or support systems to help you to maximize those square feet in your garden. When I planned out my tomatoes, I made sure that I had enough basil and marigolds. Now these basils and marigolds, I may never eat these because check it out, it's already getting completely attacked. And that's okay with me because this is protecting the rest of my garden. Some of the basil will be ready for me to eat, but my purpose is that all of these beautiful plants interconnect and they help each other in growing. Now these are best friends. Marigolds, basil, and tomatoes really do help each other. Marigolds help repel bad insects. Basil actually is known for sweetening up the tomato once it's starting to produce. So having this combination of these beautiful plants together helps you to have a more productive garden. Think about planting these best friends together the next time you put a tomato out in your garden. Nasturtiums are wonderful to deter bad insects. This one is getting eaten already. Am I scared about that? No, it is my natural pest protection. It actually is organic because guess what? It's getting a trap crop. It's actually telling insects that are bad to go after it instead of my other beautiful things. Grab the masterclass below so that you can have the exact things that work together in your garden. I have a download and I have the best combinations of things to use for each season. In summary, companion planting offers you so many wonderful benefits, including pest management helps you with that. It helps increase the soil production so that your plants then maximize and produce more all throughout your seasons. It's a really simple yet so powerful way of growing a garden. Companion planting helps you to be more sustainable and more productive in all that you're doing in your small spaces. Ready to try companion planting for yourself? Well, share your tips and comments below. I'd love to hear them and I'd love to respond back to you. And check out the masterclass I have on companion planting with downloads that help you to know what combinations to do for each season. And finally, subscribe by hitting the bell. Thanks for being here.